Okay, I'm going to record at least the ones that I know will, that I'm not afraid of you seeing the pictures. So then I have a few other littler goals. I wouldn't really call them little, but things to use up. So first of all, I've done some use it up videos, and I was just reorganizing. This is funny. So yesterday was Sunday and my husband was home, and I'm not really reorganizing. I'm just kind of changing the way that I have. You guys know I've mentioned in a lot of videos that my cat likes to eat these plastic bags. So here's, yeah, I don't know how well you can see like the chew marks, but he chews up my bags. And so in my Expedite or Calyx Cube, whatever it is, and I can do a room tour for you guys if you are interested in that. Please let me know in the comments below. I have a pretty small room, so a lot of people think they have to have these giant rooms, so I thought maybe I could do the video and show you. But I've also learned how to purge and really cut down on supplies, but that's another video as well. I have some video ideas that I want to do, and one of them is kind of a use it up one. So over in my spot, basically I had in these like tub things, you get at IKEA, I had the bottom 2 rows of my cube storage, all my kits in those, and I decided I didn't even know when I was going through it yesterday. I didn't even know I had some of the stuff that I had, and I have a ton of things for my Use It Up channel video series. You guys, maybe it's been a while since I put one of those up, but I just take a collection and use it up. The rest of it, make a layout. It's usually one layout, and then I'm good. And so I have a ton more that I can use for those, so I'm excited. So I want to really get into those, and I'm not going to make that a super priority. Maybe one every other week. Again, it's going to be every other week or once a month maybe, unless I really get inspired and want to do some more. I have more things coming, but I don't want to tell you guys everything right now. And so anyways, I moved some of my storage from these plastic bags into, I don't think I have one available to show you, but the thicker that used to be called Cropper Hopper, I have a lot of those from a long time ago. So all the Cropper Hopper ones that were on the top 2 shelves, I moved into plastic bags and put the Cropper Hopper ones below, so she won't eat, or he won't eat those bags and kits. And my husband, he was in the living room and he saw me doing some stuff, and he says, because there's the door and just to the other way is the living room, and he says, he literally says, "Seriously, you're not organizing that room again, are you? You've got to be kidding me." I mean, he said it serious. I can't even say it serious right now. It was pretty funny. He cracks me up. I didn't answer. I just kind of said, "I don't know." But it is funny. But I'm getting to a spot in my room where I feel really good. I mean, we'll always change. I don't know about you guys. I'm OCD. I'm always changing. You know, plus the things that we buy and purchase is always changing. So, and I'm totally getting off the whole goals video. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of rambling right now. I just have a lot to say to you guys since it's been so long since I've done videos. But my point was with those is that I have found a lot of kits, like 2 cubbies worth of kits that are just use it up kits. So I really want to get a lot of those done. And so if I could get, I'm not even going to come close. I'm going to say half a cubby. If I can empty half a cubby, then I will be happy with that. And I think if I did a use it up video every other week or even once a week if I feel inspired, but well, I'm not going to put any pressure on that. That's just something. But that brings me to Felicity Jane. So I will talk about these numbers in another video as well. Oh, Felicity Jane. I love them. I kind of, I don't know. I used to really love her kits. Excuse me. I love her kits, but I unsubscribed like, I don't know, 6 or 7 months ago. It's been a while since I unsubscribed. I was getting Scrapbook Generation kits too, and I unsubscribed from everything. I still get LA Studio monthly pocket page kits for my daily life album because it just can streamline the process sometimes too. I have a lot of things, which I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but I have a lot. What I was finding with my Felicity Jane kits is as pretty as they are, I wasn't using them. I just straight out wasn't using them. And so I have quite a few. I don't know how many to tell you that I have, but I subscribed to her for quite a few years. And so, sorry, excuse me again. I subscribed to her for a long time, and I haven't used any of the kits like in a really long time. It's probably been at least a year since I've used one of her kits. So that is another goal. So I'm basically calling this goal number 3. The use it up ones, that's kind of a goal, but that's gonna just come as it comes, right? It's easy as it goes, whatever. I don't know, some funny phrase there, right? Insert funny phrase. So I picked out, and this is probably pushing it, but I didn't realize I picked out 5. Honestly, I was going to say 3 or 4, but I happened to grab 5. And so this is my goal, to use these 5 up. I want to use these up and at least get them to the point. One thing I do love about her kits is that they all will kind of coordinate together. And whatever I have that I cannot, when I've used it up for layouts, I love using these. They're almost perfect for my daily life albums. I don't know, there's just something about the elements and the stuff. It's a lot of the same thing that a lot of other companies do, but there's just something about using these. So I love using these in my daily life albums as well. And so there's Zoe. If you have Felicity Jane and want to know the kits I chose, there's Zoe, Brooke, Bree, I guess, B-R-I-E, Bree, Heidi, and London. And I just randomly chose these. I don't know if I'll get much out of Heidi. We will see. But these are some that I want to get used up. And even if I take them to crops and use them up, I'm okay with that. But that is goal number 3. 5 Felicity Jane kits. And I may not make all 5. I don't know though, because I've noticed with her kits, I don't usually get, like with my Doodlebug kits, I can get so many layouts out of, but with hers, I would only get like 3 or 4 layouts and then want to use it for my daily life albums. So we will see what happens with that. So that brings me to my next daily life thing. Not only finishing the albums, but you guys know, let me find one maybe that I cut for you guys. That's going to make a lot of noise. Oh, here's one maybe. So maybe you guys remember this. I don't know if you do or not. I used this on a layout, and then I cut all the pieces down, all the papers, 4x6 or 3x4, and some 4x4s on occasion, but I didn't do very many of those. Mostly I would cut it to 4x6 because I can always make 2 3x4s out of that, right? So, and then I just put the embellishments and things. So I have talked about this in a video in the past. If you need a link to that video, let me know and I will try to find it. It's there somewhere. But I'm loving this, and I can't wait to actually get started finishing my albums because I'm going to use these. And but what I have is, let's see, 1, 2, I have 3 of these fridge bins full now of collections that I've cut up, and it looks like a lot, but really it's more because they're really thick because of all. See, it's not as many as you think in there. Because it's so thick with other things like brads, and some have like some 6x6 paper pads. I mean, this is just thick. There's not a lot in there to say too much, but it's thick, so it takes up a lot. So I think with having to finish 2018, I can't even get this one back in now. I'll put it along the side. Sorry for all the rustling. I think with having to finish 2018, 2019, and doing 2020 at the same time, I want to empty 1 full bin. I would be in heaven, because I also have 2 bins full of simple stories. And I don't know if you remember their collections when Project Life became really huge for a while there. They came out with like this their snap line, their collection, the snap line with all of the pocket cards and everything. And they had like a daily grind collection and all those. I have 2 bins full of those, which I'm not, if I use some of those up, that would be great. I'm not going to push myself. I will use some. I'm not going to get rid of those because those are, I can use those forever, if that makes sense. They're colors that I like. They're, because I actually started to go through, and it's funny because I actually got like 3 packs for free. It's long stories how I got them. But I had a pack and then I got another pack. So I have a lot of their cards, but they are stuff that I will use. I might go through and organize them a little better. I have had that thought. So, but for now, what I want to use up is one of these bins for that I keep. This is how I currently keep my leftover paper kits that I didn't want to get rid of and I wasn't done and I knew would work well for my daily life album. So I will definitely keep you updated on this one because I'm, like I said, I'm going to do my 2020 album. I will record that because I feel like I can give you guys some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way to make that process a little easier. When it was Project 365, when it first came out, my friend gifted me the album because I went online to order it and it was out. And for a baby gift, baby shower gift, because I was pregnant with my youngest one at the time, she gave me one of the kits. I was so excited. And I did literally a picture every day for a year. I missed 3 days. And I wrote it down in this little book I had, and I wrote each day and the picture. And I love the album, but I said, I am never doing that again. But then I decided I really like looking at those kind of pictures because they're not pictures that require or really need a 12 by 12. I mean, you can scrap whatever you want. I think I've said this before, scrap your big toe or something, and one of my subscribers like that. I don't even know where I was going with all this. I'm just getting chatty. Can you tell? I'm sorry, I'm getting chatty, but I love those albums. And so when I come to the end of a kit that I really, if I don't like the kit, it's gone. Whatever, I might make a few cards, but I am not going to stick. I'm not going to hold on to something that I hate. It just is, it's not worth it, right? If you're not inspired to use it, either put it away and come back to it or just give it away. I have learned, and I will talk about that in another video, purging and stuff as well. So that is goal number 4. Empty one of these bins. Plus I could use the bin for something else, or I might add to the bin, which is going to kind of throw me off a little bit because as I go through this year, if I use up collections, I might be adding to the bin. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I know the Felicity Jane, as I use those up, they will go into the bin, but I think I can use those as well. So that is number 4. And I believe number 5 might be my last one. And this is something kind of more random and different. So Queen and Company. I've mentioned them in the past, and I've done a scrapbook prompt video where I used a shaker element on a layout, and I love it. I love how it looks. And for a while there, I thought, I'm not going to put these on cards. I used to not like making cards with good stuff because people just throw them away. I didn't like the thought of them throwing that stuff away. And then a friend of mine made a comment one time that the card is kind of like a gift itself when you make it. And that made me think, you know what, you're right. If I put a little time and love into this card, they're not just getting, even if they throw it away, maybe it'll make them happy for a minute or two or something like that. So I thought that really kind of opened my eyes. And not only that, but so another fridge bin. These are all Queen and Company, so these aren't all kits, like these 2 boxes here. I think these 2 boxes, no. Like these 2 boxes here is one kit. They just, because their foam is so thick, I couldn't fit it into one. But I was saving these for layouts, and I'm done saving them. I don't want to save them anymore. I want to get them used up. I've had these for years now, and some of these probably at least 3 years. And so I don't expect, and I don't really order from them much anymore, but I'm hoping to get a couple layouts, maybe at least one layout out of some of them, and then cards with the rest. So and I don't really order their stuff anymore. I'm saying that because I did order their special delivery kit, because honestly, I was going to make some Christmas cards for Christmas with this, but I ran out of time. You guys know November and December was just not a good month. So I ordered this. I really like it. It has the truck, but it has like a ton of different elements. So this is a kit that you could use all year long. Valentine's Day, Easter, all this. And I'm not super huge into the truck, but because the dies that come with it are so versatile, I mean, I could use that truck and all these little shapes for so many things that I thought, you know what, okay, I'm going to go for it. And it was a pretty good deal. So, and like I said, I will make Christmas cards to send out next year, but I just ran out of time for this year. So I want to use up, what's a good number? 2 or 3? I'm going to say 3, because even if I only get 2, it's still awesome, right? So 3 Queen and Company kits. So out of this, 3 of them. And I will say, so this box, or this bag, is just extra foam pieces, so it doesn't really count. But I would love it if I could get 3 of these used up. And I might end up just making cards. If I do, I'm going to at least try to maybe make one layout. Like, I have this Heartthrob one that I love. I think this would be perfect for a layout. You know, you could, I can't remember her name right now. That's my cat coming in case you're wondering why the door is opening. The 6x6 Scrapbook Generation Kit. Allison Davison, that's I think her name. So she uses 6x6. She has a couple classes, which I've suggested before. I love her classes, especially the 6x6. So this has a 6x6. A lot of Queen and Companies have a 6x6 pad with them. And so I can use this on a layout, and it has some elements in it. This also has really cute dies that I could use again in the future. Sorry for the glare of everything. You can kind of see my phone in there now, but so I might use some of these up. Yeah, and do a layout and then cards. So I will show you what I use. I don't know if I will show you the card making process, because to be honest with you, when it comes to making cards, I literally, my cat's eating my bag. Sorry. When it comes to making cards, I will literally look on Pinterest and find a card and make my card look exactly like it. So I will show you the cards. If you want to see the process, I'm okay with that. But literally I just copy Pinterest cards that I find. So, anyway, so I thought I would show that to you. So let's recap really quick, and then I will let you guys go. Not too long of a video, I hope, but this was fun. I have number 1, being organized and ordering photos more frequently. And again, if you have any really good tips or tricks for that, let me know in the comment below. Number 2, was number 2 keeping up with daily life? I think it might have been. Yeah. Okay, we're going to say it. I should have wrote it down, right? So keeping up with daily life and finishing my other albums, which I have all the pictures ready to go mostly, and everything. So I just need to actually sit down and do it. 3 is my Felicity Jane kits, the 5 kits. And again, I'll record probably the layouts when I make them from the kits, so I can kind of keep you guys updated on that. 4, emptying some of these daily life kits. I want to empty an entire bin. So wish me luck on that one. That one and the Felicity Jane. I figure I can get a few Felicity Jane kits emptied. 5 is, I don't know, it just depends on, so far from what I've seen coming out at CHA, or excuse me, Creativations, there's a few things that I like, but I don't see myself ordering much this year. And so that's kind of another goal that I have too, is, and I'm going to talk more about this in a later video, but I want to use some of what I have. I find myself getting new stuff, so I'm excited, so I want to use it, but then I get something else new, so I want to use that, and then something else new, and it's like I never really get to use the first thing that I loved even more than everything else. So I'm going to try to change that, and I really want to use up some wonderful things that I've gotten that are older, you know, but I still love them. And so number 4, get rid of some of this daily life stuff and use it up. What I don't use in my daily life album, when I come to the end of it and I'm like, okay, I'm done with that, then I will make cards out of. And so you guys might remember this. I did a video not long ago of Disney, some Disney stuff. So I just put all the scraps in here. And then last but not least, number 5, use up at least 3 Queen and Company kits. So, and maybe find a better way to organize the foam, although I don't know if that's possible, but some of that could be used up. Maybe a better way to store them. I'm not sure. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to be back doing videos again. Again, let me know if you also would like a room tour. I know some people are like, they like them. and some people don't like them. And like I said, I don't want it to be, look what I have or anything like that. I just really, I enjoy room tour. I love seeing how people organize stuff and what they use. I don't have any really cute old, you know, bins and antique baskets or anything, but I have a different way of storing some things. And I think that if that's something you guys would like to see, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, let me know if you have any scrappy goals for 2020, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. All right, bye everyone.